Viewers, today we're going to be talking about the horrific incident that happened at UC Berkeley, where these violent Antifa leftists were basically conducting acts of terrorism on innocent people. And you have this guy, a Christian man, who was accosted, beaten, had his stuff stolen, and it's this guy down here in the Freedom shirt. He was mercilessly beaten and abused, and his stuff was stolen. A Muslim far left extremist who severely beat a TPUSA attendee on the face after robbing him at UC Berkeley has been identified as Jihad. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I like to buy a vowel. The 25-year-old listed C8 Public Health as his employer. Is a rapper known as AR the Believer. He tried desperately to hide his face from the cameras after his disguise was pulled off. He came to the attack wearing gloves, attends the Lighthouse Mosque in Oakland, California. Yeah, make this guy famous. I mean, honestly, these people don't belong here. They shouldn't be here. They're attacking Christian men, stealing their stuff. The guy had a cross, stole it from him. I don't know how much I can actually show, given the fact that there's blood, and YouTube has this strange thing where they will really go after a channel if they show any violence, which in some cases I understand, like if it's a beheading, but if it's something that is like a brutal beatdown, I do think that it's important to show, but YouTube will take down the video if you show too much of that. Others arrested at TPUSA Antifa at the TPUSA Antifa attack at Berkeley on November 10th. Christopher, who has no affiliation to UCB, was booked into Santa Rita jail for trespass, re-entered a facility after being directed to leave and resisting arrest and or obstructing an officer. I mean, I don't understand. Oh, Andy, no comment. I thought this was read more. Yeah, a Muslim extremist named Jihad literally beat a Christian for no reason. Just attacked him and stole his stuff. That's horrible. And so, yeah, I just want to say, in the Bible, Jesus talks about stuff like this. He talks about the fact that we are going to be confronted with an enemy. And one of the things that you can do to prepare is to, again, read the Bible. And so I want to play a little clip from The Chosen to really illustrate this point.
I only have a few things left to say, so please listen carefully. Remember when I sent you out 2 by 2?
How could we forget?
I told you to take no money bag or knapsack or sandals. And did you lack anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. But it was far easier then. You were serving your own people, and they wanted you there. They welcomed your message. Our ministry was growing, and there was little resistance. From now on, it will be different. You will be going into a hostile world. The nation has rejected me, and now they will reject you because you are not of the world. Because I chose you out of the world. The world now hates you. If you have a money bag, bring it. Likewise, a knapsack. And if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one.
Sell your cloak and buy a sword. Yeah, these people are going to be coming after you because you believe in the divinity of Christ. And so, I mean, this is such an unbelievable situation. And by the way, they arrested the guy who was assaulted. That is unacceptable. What were you thinking? These people literally arrested the guy who was assaulted. That's unbelievable. I mean, I wish I could say it's unbelievable. But unfortunately, it's far too believable. It's a Democrat city where evil is good and good is evil. These people are demons. These people distort and twist goodness. Oh man, look at this. Charlie Kirk in remembrance. So I really wanted to highlight this. There are Christians who are being persecuted, being killed. I mean, what this guy had to go through and what he's currently going through is just ridiculous. And look at the video of his gloves. This employee of the state of California, apparently named Jihad, came here to do battle. Yeah. Get these people out. Get these people out by any means necessary. Okay, this is pretty funny. This is pretty funny. Okay. That's pretty good, okay? Anyway, I don't want to distract from the reality of the situation where, this poor guy, protester named Jihad. He's not a protester, he's a violent terrorist. He beat this guy for his political and religious views. Charged with assault and robbery after brawl at UC Berkeley. Yeah, get this guy on the ground. Oh, man. Like a thief in the night to steal a necklace. Okay, that's just... come on, guys. He's wearing... why is he wearing gloves during the assault? That's a good point. The face of Jihad. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to highlight this because, on my channel, I do believe in spreading awareness to this. I know that a lot of content creators are going to ignore this because, this isn't the sexiest story for your stream. And in a lot of cases, people who are more secular or atheist, they tend not to want to cover things that have to do with Christians or people of the faith being accosted and stuff like that because they don't want to delve into any sort of religious topic or conversation. But what this guy went through is unacceptable. And I think that the guy who did this, a guy named Jihad, should be punished in the harshest possible terms. And that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a little bit of restorative justice. It would be great. But anyway. Yeah. I wanted to mention this. We have a problem in this country, and I think that it's evident. The problem is multifaceted. The problem is that we have people on the left who are willing to destroy this country for their suicidal empathy and their, radical agenda. You've got Hassan Piker going to China and glazing China. Meanwhile, in the United States, you can get your stuff stolen, you can get beaten just because you're a Christian and you've got these radical freaks that are out there to cause harm. Like, these people are the worst. Get them out. Get them out of this country. Unreal. Simply unreal. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys carry protection. I hope you don't live in a blue state. I hope you don't live in, San Francisco or Oakland or anywhere in California. I really hope that you don't, because it seems incredibly dangerous. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I just wanted to highlight this so that we could have a bit of a discussion about the fact that Christians are still being persecuted. And I know that a lot of people want to dismiss that, but it's a fact. It's a reality. And I think that the federal government needs to do more in making sure that people like this don't slip through the cracks. That this guy named Jihad is, he's a cautionary tale. That's what he should be. To the next person that wants to go around trying to harm an innocent person just for demonstrating their faith and their American patriotism. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you next time.